Hi, good people. Now, today I want to start on a series of videos. Maybe we'll do three on the Mbira repertoire. Um, so one way of approaching it is asking how does one move from being a basic Mbira player to becoming an advanced or expert Mbira player. And part of that answer is that a good Mbira player is a much bigger repertoire than a beginner. But repertoire is one. Mbira depth is the second one. In other words, you have to know, if you say Nema Msasa, you have to know the many nuances, the shaura, kutsinira, the more complex versions. So the repertoire describes the breadth, the number of songs that you know. The depth is how much you know of each song. And then there are other things that are not technical that describe a good Mbira player. But what I want to do is start with the repertoire. Now, so repertoire is not just something unique to the Mbira. You could ask how many songs can be played on the piano, or how many songs can be played on the guitar, and I don't think there's an answer to that. You can play pretty much anything on the piano, and for the guitar, there are many traditions: jazz guitar, rumba guitar, other styles, and I don't think many guitarists can give an answer on what you can play, on that particular instrument. So to some extent that is true of the Mbira, but at the same time there are some standards, some key songs that are played on the instrument, and then we might be able to count and then say that there are so many songs. So I read, I've read the works of Paul Belina, and when he was a student and doing his researches, he asked that question to the Goyambiras that he met in Zimbabwe in the early 1970s. And of course, many of them couldn't answer. There are many songs, we've never counted, they couldn't answer. But Efat Mjuru said he knew 68 songs. And then unfortunately we don't have the list of those songs, the 68. But Effort Mjuru proposed a classification which I think is relevant today, and we can modify it a little bit. He described the first category as what we can call actual Mbira songs. Mbira songs for this particular Mbira, the Mbira Uru. And then the second category is traditional songs that can be played without the Mbira, traditional songs that were there, that were played using the ngomas, but that have been arranged onto Mbira. And these are serious traditional songs that are appropriate to be played in a ceremony, in a Bira. But the Mbira now adds flavor to those traditional songs. So that is the second category. And then the third category is the songs that have been adapted from the Karimba, the smaller Mbiras, the Nyunga Nyunga. And these are mainly two-phrase songs, but now we also play them on the Mbira Uru, and so that is a third category of the Mbira songs. And to that we can add also the songs that are sung during storytelling. These are also two-phrase songs, similar to the Karimba songs. And then the fourth category is new compositions. Now, Mbira is now an instrument, and then Zimbabweans have been exposed to other types of music from all over the world. The Mbira has been exported also to all over the world, and there are people who can play reggae songs on the Mbira. There are people who play rumba or sungura songs on the Mbira. So this new compositions is an open category, and that will undoubtedly grow larger and larger as we play the Mbiras. So this is the classification. Four categories: actual Mbira songs, then traditional songs that have been arranged onto the Mbira, and then songs adapted from the Karimba, and storytelling, and then new compositions. And so that's why I was saying that this requires 3 or 4 discussions. So today I want to just list the songs that we call actual Mbira songs, and this classification, there is overlap. One could ask, how do we know these are the actual Mbira songs? And an easy answer is we go We go by the people who've recorded, people who followed the tradition, and people like Muriekwa Rwizi and Cosmas Magaya published in Mbira Restless Dance the songs that they used to play as Muriekwa Rwizi. The book has 39 songs, but it depends on how you count. In the 39 songs, he's got 5 versions of Bangiza, he's got several versions of Taireva and Nimtimu, and then he's got also songs such as Chaminuka Ndimambo, Baya Wabaya, and Tondo Bayana, which fall in the second category of songs that you could play without the mbira, but that have been arranged onto the mbira. But going by what Cosmas Magaya did, if you strip and count differently, there are some 30 or so actual mbira songs. And so just to name them, you can start out with Nema Msasa, and then Karigamombe. And by Karigamombe, I'll include all the other Nyamaropa family songs, that is Mauroro, Nyamaropa Uru, Nimtimu, and then their nuances. Who count them as one family, just like Nema Msasa is a family. So we start out with Nema Msasa and then Nyamaropa, and then there is Bukatiende and Taireva, and then Bangiza and Chipembere. Now these are the 6 most central mbira songs, and maybe I'll explain as we do each of those songs. And then you can proceed into songs that come out of Nema Msasa, and we've got Kuzanga, and Muzoriwa, and then we've got songs that come out of Karigamombe. We've got Chipindura, we've got Shumba Yangwasha, we've got Shumba, we've got Dande, and then Karim Dande is a different song, and then we've got Njengam Chairo, and if played from a different position, we get Chamukwenjere, Chaporomoka. And then we've got songs that were played by Muriekwa Rwizi, such as Nema Msasa Yekutanga, or others call it Bukari Nemavara. We've got Nyamaropa Yepasi or Nyamaropa Yekutanga, but that is the same song as Karim Gomba. And they also played a song called Chandasarira. Tilkoti calls it Bukatiende Pabangiza. And then there is Chaminuka Way. And then we've got songs such as Mtamba, such as Nyuchi, such as Dangurangu, such as Chakwi. And then we've got some names of songs. There are names that are used, such as Kore Kore. Some take Kore Kore to be a part of Nema Msasa, some take it as a different song. We've got songs that have names such as Karinga Ore. And in this naming, if you follow closely what Tute Chigamba has recorded, as well as in Juru names, they have fancy names, Chandide and Mabwadziva, they've got some fancy names. And I think that's a category that needs further study, or at least alignment, because other Wanyambiras say that these are the same songs that already have names, and they may have tweaked them and given them new names. But if you count, we start out on Nema Msasa, Karigamombe, Bukatiende, Taireva, Bangiza, Chipembere. Those are 6 songs. You jump on to Shumba Yangwasha, Dande, Karim Dande, Njengam Chairo, Chamukwenjere. That's another 6 songs. Songs that I said were played in Muriekwa Rwizi, that's 4 songs. Nyuchi, Mtamba, Dangurangu, Chakwi, that's another 4 songs. Mzoriwa, Kuzanga, Tadzungaira, Kore Kore, Karinga Ore. We already had some 20-25 songs now. So this is just a run through randomly. I haven't said how the songs are really related randomly. We've got some 25 or 30 songs. So one issue is how you count. I've already indicated we've counted Nyamaropa or Karigamombe as one song. You could split it into the whole Nyamaropa family of songs: Karigamombe, Maororo, Nyamaropa, Nimtimu, Nyamaropa Uru, and then start adding other songs such as Mandarindari, Masongano, Serevende, Karigamombe, Nyamaropa, Dungwiza. So what we're counting as one song could be expanded into some 10 songs. And similarly, Nema Msasa, what we're counting as one song, you could start splitting it into Nema Msasa and Nema Msasa Epasi. you could start getting specific parts such as Pidigori. This is a special version of Nemamsasa or Chiviri Changu Mtamba, or you could start complex versions that are called Mwana Mambo or Nzombe Uru. So this Nemamsasa is also a family that you can further nuance and count some 6, 7, 8 things there. And Bangiza, as I've already indicated, even Cosmos Magaya taught it as 5 songs, each with a Kushaura and Kutsinira. So I think we can say there are some 30 or so actual Mbira songs with the proviso that it depends on how you count. It also depends on how you evaluate some of the songs that have been given names by the Mujuru family and Chigamba and others. And a third point is that this category can open up further based on songs that are played on other mbiras, such as the Mavembe Mbira. The Mavembe Mbira is songs such as Marenje, Passing Pindu, but it also shares many of the songs, so you can play Shumba or Nande or Bukatiende, on the Mavembe Mbira as well as on the Nyamaropa Mbira. But once you go that route, the Mavembe is not the only Mbira. You could open it up to other Mbiras, and Garikaiti Rikoti has some 7 Mbiras in his orchestra. So in conclusion, with some 30 songs, depends on how you count, you would expand that into double or treble the number of songs. But I'm not saying that should be our aim, to learn all those songs. Even me, I don't know more all those songs. I'm just saying that at least the question comes up on how big is the Mbira repertoire, and you should be able to say something about the actual Mbira songs that are played on the Mbira. If you're a beginner, if you can play some 3 or 4 of these actual Mbira songs, that is a good starting point. And as you become an intermediate and advanced player, the repertoire should expand to 10, 15, and then that's usually sufficient. Okay, so in the second discussion, we'll look at the traditional songs that have been arranged onto the Mbira, and then we'll do a separate video to discuss the songs that have been borrowed from the Kalimba and stories, as well as compositions. Now, to end this video, I'm holding a Matemai Mbira. This is a Nyamaropa Mbira made by Matemai. I bought it in 2008, in January 2008. I know specifically because I'd been broke for a very long time, then got a job and then got paid, and so I spoiled myself by buying a set of Matemai Mbiras, and this is one of them. It is in a nice fiberglass desert with art. This is a big baboon. That's my totem. I come from the Soko people, and then we've got zebras around. My mother is from the Mutasa clan, the beautiful ones. So this desert is also a tribute to my parentage. Now, the song that I will play is Muzoriwa. Its other name is Chigamba, because the Mbira part actually says Onaka Chigamba, Onaka Chigamba. So the lyrics refer to Chigamba. So